Hey guys, Dave Hughes. Hughes Tackle. Hey, I know it's been a while since we've done a video, but today I am going to show you exactly how to make scented oil. I am out and I have to make some, so I figured, yeah, here's a good time just to make some oil for you guys. First off, you guys are going to want some worm oil. Excuse the mess, we've been rock and rolling on base pretty good. So get you a gallon of just basic worm oil from any manufacturer. Secondly, you want to measure out in your containers. So it's just basic worm oil, just the container I'm using. This worm oil is actually from Bait Plastics. I do most of my business from them anymore. They're pretty reasonable. Thirdly, you want a pan, and then you want to heat some kind of heat appliance that can heat it up for you. Just any kind of stovetop. So what we're going to do, we're going to take all this stuff. What also you guys need to do is go down to any of your Asian stores. And today I'm going to be making anchovy. Last night I ended up making some squid. So you want dried fish is what you want. Any kind of, you can get the grouper, the anchovy, the squid, you name it. And they got even all the way down to octopus, which I'm not quite sure if a bass or a walleye is going to hit. What we're going to do is we're just going to pour oil straight into our pan. We're going to turn on the heat. Let me get that out of your way here. Take a pair of scissors. Open it up. Smell it for good luck. And we're going to pour it right directly into it. As you can see, take something that you can mix it in there with. So then the key to it is just bring it to a simmer. So I'll come back then. Alright guys, we're about to simmer now. You don't want to cook it too long because the only thing you don't want to do is deep fry your anchovies. So this is kind of where we're at now. Alright guys, we're down to a simmer now. As you can see, we don't want to cook it too long because we don't want to deep fry our anchovies. So normally what I do is it's getting nice and smelly. Is we will bring it to that little simmer there, just like it is, and we'll just shut it off. Shut off your heat to it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take it off the heat. We're just going to set it off to the side and just let it cool. And I like to leave mine at least until it's cold, and then from there we'll filter it. So when it finally gets done cooling and absorbs everything out of those anchovies, I'll be back and I'll show you how to filter it and get it in your containers. Alright guys, let's get this video finished out. It's cool. It's been brewing since early today, and it's about 7:30. So what you're going to need, Pyrex. Get you a nice clean Pyrex cup. Get you a filter. I got those at the Asian shop where I got the dried fish. So we're going to take one of these and we're going to put down in the cup. I'm also going to put some gloves on here. Get you some gloves. Could save your butt from some of the chemicals and some of that oil, because it's not for human consumption. And we're going to filter this right down in there. Pretty basic. So just to show you what it looks like. There you go. That's what it looks like from this morning when we boiled it up. So everything's kind of a little bit gold. So now we're just going to pour this big ass filter here. You know, there's a couple things I want everybody to remember too. When you guys are making your own oil, you got people using petroleum products and things, roasting garlic and everything else, and they're making chum and everything else when they're making their oils. Don't listen to these guys. There's a reason why we use this kind of oil. Another oil that you want to use is going to be a coconut oil that's been purified. Don't use a petroleum product base. What it does, a corn oil, a vegetable oil, any of those oils. Truthfully, what they do is they end up making your baits hard in the long run. You get a sticky film on them. They don't feel good. And furthermore, they leave a different odor than what your actual bait's actually doing. So we're going to pour the oil right into there. As you can see, we started out clear, but we kind of got a yellow haze to it. I got one that escaped on me down there.
I thought you were going to take a video of it.
I am doing it right now.
Oh. So now you need to...
Cut! Screw up the video!
Yeah.
See that little side rip getting... kind of got in my deal there. Look at that babe. Swim in there.
Do you need...
No, I shouldn't dump these in here. So what else am I missing? I talked about do not use vegetable oil, corn oil, any other oil than coconut oil that has been purified and unscented. Correct? You can talk in my video. I'll
No,
let
I
you.
was trying to think of the word. It's refined.
Refined coconut oil. Normally, coconut oil won't soak in of the plastic like a regular worm oil does. Want to smell this? This is love juice. This is called chew on me all day long.
Stinky. Gross.
Fractionated. There you go. Let's see how much those anchovies absorbed. Teaching secrets. All right, guys. So let's recap on everything. First off, you're gonna have to have a heat source. Remember that. You're gonna need a pan. Pour your oil in. Measure everything based upon the containers that you actually have. Use a worm oil or a refined coconut oil. The difference is the worm oil will be a penetrating oil. That coconut oil will be better for a surface oil. Don't use corn oil. Don't use vegetable oil. Don't use soybean oil. No other oils other than what's been manufactured for worms, or something that has been manufactured that is not going to create the worm to be hard. Secondly, your Asian stores, you're going to have to get your dried fish. I like this because it's salted. It will leave a brine taste on the bait, so when the fish strikes, it will actually have the salt in it. And it morely, by using the worm oil, it saturates the bait and soaks into it, so it actually leaves a taste. It's not to cover the scent of your hands or rub that stuff on your body so you don't have the scent when you're fishing. So getting back to the basics, boil it, bring it to a simmer. Once it becomes to a simmer, turn your heat source off, and take your pan off that heat source and set it off to the side to set. Now you can do anise with this. Just get anise plant. You can get any dried fish product to use. You can use garlic in the same way. As I was saying earlier, you don't have to cook your garlic or roast your garlic in a petroleum product, which again is going to harden your baits. Not to mention that its high toxicity levels are inside of our water, and then on top of that, in our fish's mouth. So nobody wants that. You need your filters. These are King Cooker filters. So pretty much anywhere that you have your big deep fryers, or somewhere like Sportsman's Warehouse or probably Bass Pro, or any of those will probably have these. I stand corrected on this earlier. I told you the Asian shop, but it was actually at Sportsman's where we picked those up. Other than that, guys, just put it in your bottle. I've got squid here, and now I've got anchovy. And I'll tell you, make it for the fraction of the price is what it costs a little 4-ounce bottle here. I'm paying $5 to $6 for a bottle of that when you can make it, for $3 for a whole container like that. Other than that, good luck.